Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro, and we're going to talk to you about the trailer for Cats, which I'm sure you all have strong opinions on by now. That is our cat. I hope you have a strong opinion on him, hopefully a positive one. All negative cat comments will be deleted. Looking at this trailer, we got 85,000 likes and 211,000 dislikes. Things are not
quite a ratio,
looking
Cole,
really
for
good
it to
for
break
this movie.
50% of dislikes. Generally, the reaction has been, this is what I see when I lucid dream. This is what I see when I have night terrors. This is Uncanny Valley. We just had The Lion King, there are criticisms of that. Is 2022 the year of Uncanny Valley? Let us know in the comments below.
This movie is directed by Tom Hooper, alright? Oscar-winning director for The King's Speech. Les Mis, big nominee movie. Danish Girl, also still an Oscar-winning movie. I'm still not gonna say that it's totally out of the conversation, but I will say, how the fuck can this movie overcome what just happened to it after the trailer released? I honestly do not think it can. Best case scenario, this is like Ghostbusters, where everybody hated it online and the critics were like, you know what, it's not that bad. And then nobody cared because they were like, we already made up our minds on this movie, we hate it. You can go down Twitter all day and see people talking about how terrifying the cats are. Cats aside, perhaps, the movie's visually stunning. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Dare you dislike the video for me saying that? Don't you agree? You agree with me that...
I would agree, from the cinematography and art direction, I think it is kind of a visually stunning movie. I mean, all of his films have really good camera work. Let's be totally honest about that. And he brings something unique to all his films. So, there's something to be said about that. Before I saw, the vitriol directed towards these CGI abominations, I thought... okay, weird, Uncanny Valley was my first reaction, but as I started watching, I was like, I didn't care that much. I thought the fur looked good, in that it doesn't look fake. Would it have been better if they did if they did cat costumes? I don't know.
Well, that's the thing,
the whole question is, though, should they have made the movie? I'm not here to answer that. I only care if this movie is good. My personal opinion is that the cats don't really bother me that much. They do and they don't. If I see the movie, I will get over it. I can get past that in my head. I'm not going to be hung up on it the whole time. It's not like Sonic the Hedgehog's teeth. I mean, I guess they have, human noses. The kitty titties, a little weird. Yeah, especially Rebel Wilson, cat. There's something odd about it.
Yeah, because the dancing really looked like a person in a morph suit.
It's kind of a goofy project to begin with that almost in a way embraced how freaking goofy it was. They weren't going for these people being real cats. They made the art direction and the set pieces 4 times as big as a human being. So I think they really dove in for it and they kind of went for that weird factor. Weird is not always bad. Maybe this is a really weird, creepy, campy movie or something. I don't know.
I expected when I watched this trailer to think that it would be weird. For that,
yeah,
I was
exactly.
Okay, it will be distracting if this movie really wants to be taken seriously as a drama, to have people in cat suits. What I think really worked with it was that every shot in this entire trailer, the cinematography, the production design, everything was so extravagant that it sort of made sense. If the cats were like this and the environment was normal,
it's like West Side Story with these cats. Ugh,
there aren't many ways that you could have done it that could be better. I mean, this project maybe is a failure from the start. Maybe it will end a failure. Maybe this movie will go down as some weird fucking thing.
I do think that it kind of takes it out for Oscar possibilities.
I don't think so.
How are we nominating this movie for Best Picture when we can't get over the fact that the cats just look weird?
I don't know if it can overcome this. However, I could see this movie winning production design.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's gonna win production design.
Look at that shit. I just don't see an acting in there unless it gets picture, which I also don't see. If it gets picture, maybe some actor will be a supporting actress.
Even if you do a Anne Hathaway thing, you're still a cat. You're still meowing. I don't think it gets you there.
Visual effects though. Because, it's a big budget movie. They really did a lot of motion capture work. But then again, that's where the controversy is.
Is this bad CGI or is this good CGI?
Cringy CGI, but also well done CGI?
Yeah.
Is that... But even so, look at what happened with Black Panther. As much of a contender that movie was, there was controversy over the visual effects, and this movie already has that.
I think this movie is probably, really good CGI, but is it, good use of CGI? It's just a debate. that people are gonna have. What do you think about sound mixing, Cole? I mean,
Sound mixing only really happens when the musical is like a hit, like a big hit, like contender.
and they already did the same thing with Les Mis, like with the live singing. I'm sure he's doing it again.
You know, it's fun. The Golden Globes will probably nominate this.
They will nominate it.
Sucks.
Yeah, they'll nominate it even if it sucks. They will
sucks.
go for it. They will come all over those cat suits. They'll have a secret Hollywood cat CGI suit orgy. And that's what will get the voters intrigued at the HFPA. I'm sorry that you're disappointed that I didn't rant more about this movie, that I didn't just go, oh my god, what kind of creature is that? It's disgusting. Like, and I wasn't repulsed by it. I understand those reactions, but I just don't care that much because I am kind of into the quirkiness of it.
I don't mind if something's like goofy as fuck, to be quite honest. People were comparing this movie to Cat in a Hat. I watched Cat in a Hat like a few years ago, and I was like, I don't hate this. Like, this is like a goofy kids movie. Like, what do I have to criticize? Like, it's too goofy. It's like too a kids movie. Like, no, it is what it is. I don't care.
Oh yeah, ultimately the cat CGI is not going to stop me from liking the movie.
If it's a good movie, if there's a good movie around it.
My prediction though, as to whether critics will like it, I feel like it will be. I
think it's
kind of
gonna be
middle of the
middle of
road.
the-
Some people will think it's like really fun and like rich family movie, and
Is it a rich family movie? Because a lot of the time it's like very dramatic, and it's like
no. It was goofy. It was goofy.
it was goofy sometimes. Like,
Cole,
when
she
James
literally
Corden
put
got,
up her
like,
giant
seesawed
fork and
in the
knife
air.
at a giant table and went.
I know, but what if the tone is like totally off? Because there's gonna be like some Anne Hathaway like slobbery like snotty shit. Someone singing a solo piece.
It was like
and then there's gonna be, like,
expressionistic.
some
Cole.
goofy like
it was
BFG
expressionistic.
shit.
It'd be interesting if this movie just actually sucked and we were wrong to give it the benefit of the doubt. Can you make a funny cat noise?
Good one.